gotta love that. Beautiful waves. It's all been the same. We're now in a 57th edition of this prestigious event. Matt Wilkinson can call himself a bell ringer. He passes his name every time he goes down for another heat since he won in 2016. So Wilco, the goofy foot, the headliner here with past results, and Griffin Colapinto leading the charge for the rookies, coming off a huge result on the Gold Coast and also throwing down some big airs at Winky Pop the other day. Qualify when he's still through his grommet hood. Watching the start, it's going to be Matt Wilkinson taking control. First turn to get him down the line was a snap off the lip. Here's the wrap. Griffin late takeoff getting started. Wilco just weaving. Colapinto patient for his first section. Wind up for Matt Wilkinson. He'll get the finish. Big highline wrap for Colapinto.
Matty Wilco's wave, a little bit smaller. Kind of sectioning off a bit, but capitalized, so a better opening maneuver out the back for Matty Wilco. Watch the bottom turn. Yep, nice and low. No lip to hit there, so some downtime, which is going to hurt the score on this wave. How's he finish? Nice and strong. Maybe not as good a finish as maybe as Griffin, but a quick turn, which the judges want to see. They want to see a lot of work done out the back in the bowl, Joe. A late drop for Griffin out the back. Beautiful bottom turn for Matty. Griffin slicing back, waiting for it to build up through the inside. So I love the contrasting styles, the different approaches that this wave allows. Matty Wilco tagging it. Griffin slicing now.
Board out of place, not rail hitched. I mean, that is very much his strong point, is that he is so good at transition and placement and timing and quickness. I mean, that right there pretty much solid, and then gets there late for this last one, so I don't think it was a huge opportunity lost, but it is a fall, so it will factor in.
Judges have been quite ruthless with scores, but that was a 10.
Under priority, Colapinto wants another wave. San Clemente zone blows the tail through the offshore crease. Somehow pulls that off, but he's going to get out of there. It seems like even if he's not getting a score that's going to really matter for the heat, he doesn't fall. He can hang on to a lot of those big major turns. That one keeps him out the back, so he'll look for a better one in just a moment here.
Hey, that could have been really dangerous for Matty Wilco, for sure.
A lot of foam on the face of this one. Wilco's been surfing here his entire life. He loves the way this wall's opening up. And a huge first turn, air dropping into the flats. Little fill-in move to get this one down the line. All patience, big wind up, perfect connection off the roof.
That was a Matty Wilco point, wasn't it? Just wiping the water away from his nose.
Nice and subtle.
Yeah, very subtle. That would have felt good. Those two turns. You know, when you do a big snap and then you just free fall out of the lip, I mean, that feels sensational. A very dangerous maneuver. Sean Thompson doesn't like those turns. Well, this first turn, very critical. I mean, the judges are not giving any kind of scores if you don't hit the outside section, which he does. And then free falls out of the sky. Beautiful there from Matty Wilco. Kind of got stuck there on that second maneuver. And then you can see just taking his time, setting his fins, getting his feet in the right spot. And again, two solid turns for Matty Wilco. And we're going to see a lead change here. Tricky with that whitewater too, Joe. Connecting nicely, getting that drift. And then free falling out of the sky. That amazing stuff right there from Matty Wilco. And then the finishing turn as well. Mid-face bottom turn. Connecting nicely, and then you watch him kick the tail out. It's like a little wheelie down the face of the wave. Two critical maneuvers. Bookends on that one. Open strong, finish strong. That should be a great score.
Oh, so casual on the kick out for Matt Wilkinson. He knows what a good wave feels like at Bells. Nick's made that run down the beach thousands of times, and we're anticipating when it would be his last. Will be in his first elimination heat. Coming up next as we catch up to Matt Wilkinson going over the falls on the inside corner. Wilco happy to be wearing the black sticker in honor of Mick Fanning's final event of his career. Mick coming up next. Again, Zeitz once again. Seabass was part of the round one heat. Now it's Colapinto flying through the carve. Good section. Drives through a clean forehand hack. Another quick wrap for Colapinto, and he'll drive through the whitewater again. Current number 3 in the world. Still fishing for a finish. He wants to ramp up if he can. Here comes a big windup, attacks it, and slams it shut.
Wow. That was a great finish right there from Griffin. We haven't seen a lot of speed carried to that last section, have we? We've seen a lot of guys struggling to get that speed and make that last turn look really dynamic. I mean, you saw how tricky it is. A lot of ripples and bumps and lumps and whitewater on the face. But I think Griffin's still going to need something with just around 6 minutes to go. Here we go, first turn, very important. Nice slashing turn for Griffin. And there it is again, just cranking it up a little bit more. So showing some nice positioning, some nice, smooth, clean lines on this wave. Keeping those fins engaged. Surfs off the tail a lot, doesn't he? Doesn't really move to the front side of his board, keeping his feet planted. Now he starts to drive through the inside and really jams it. Wow.
Down to 10 seconds. You see Griffin has left that position waiting for something at the bowl, heading towards Rincon just to get a piece of something. With 2 seconds on the clock, Griffin's going to try to get up before the horn. This might count. Can the superstar rookie pull out something massive? It's a big rotation. A crowd pleaser for sure. Anytime you take off on the buzzer and pull something off. And at least sticking to that landing ratio, pulling everything that he goes for. But a 7.45 is a pretty big number, Ponce.
Yeah, a huge number. It was going to have to be, I mean, the degree of difficulty was going to have to be out of this world to get that 7.45 here this morning. I love it. I mean, this kid is, his success rate, his completion rate is ridiculously good. And you know what? Hold your head up high, young man. Great performance.
And just being able to read the heat with time. Like, this wave counts.
Yep.
He got up just in time.
And just pumping down the line. I mean, this was something he knew he had to do. Connects nicely with it. Gets that board out. You can see the whole bottom deck of the board. Lands in a really difficult part of the wave. Completely disappears. And then somehow fights his way out of the bottom. I mean, I think it's going to go up. Well, I don't know where it's going to go, really. 7.45 is what he needs.
Griffin waiting for the score, 6.0. He kind of felt it would be there. What a great review from the rookie. Just happy to give himself a shot at the end. Taking his dad, his brother. What an all-star performance against a Bell's champ. That's tough to do. Wilco moves on to round 4 as we anticipate a massive one.